I'm Jean with Captain Stitches. Welcome for a visit to my stitching cottage, where I'm going to share with you my week in review and what I've been up to this past week. So come on in, grab a beverage, pull up a chair, and let's see what I've been up to. So first of all, it's been a week of a lot of handwork this week, which takes longer to do, so doesn't look like as much, but really at times can be a lot more than what has previously been done. So first of all, let's get with, of course, our embroidery stitch of the week. And this week's embroidery stitch of the week was in our hand embroidery guide, if you're following along in that, on page 36 and 37. Our embroidery stitch of the week was the interlaced stitch. And this is my sample on my cloth book grid right here, the interlace stitch. And we have two of them where it's not going both ways, just one direction. And these I have done it both directions. And this one, I believe, is both directions also. So that is our embroidery stitch of the week this week. There, that's a little better focus there. But got that all done. And then, of course, we also every week have our crochet stitch of the week. And this week's crochet stitch of the week was the Judith stitch, which is a really fun stitch. Makes a great pattern. And this in the pink all the way here is the Judith stitch. So a very fun stitch to do this week. And all of that information can be found in the files of my Facebook group, Friends of Captain Stitches Quilting Stitching Bee. And the link to that Facebook group can always be found in the description box below the video. Very easy to find there. Let me see, what else did we work on? We also then got another one of the layered hearts blocks complete, which that is the quilt that I am focusing on right now, trying to get finished. It takes 25 blocks. I'm not sure exactly. I think I have 20 done. I have 5 left to go. So getting closer to getting that completed. And that is needle turn applique on those hearts. And then we also worked on Over the River and Through the Woods again, to where I now have the majority of the sleigh and the people in it done. More of the work underneath here also. So it is coming along slowly but surely. And then I also started on the Eagle's Nest block and got quite a bit done on the 2 branches there. And this is the feathered nests pattern that I am doing with a good friend of mine. And we also, remember I showed you last week that I did the blanket stitching, started the blanket stitching. I completed all of the blanket stitching on this scarecrow hanging with the boys. There's these 2 birds here, and there's one on top of his hat that you can't see. That are the boys, but that is a little wall hanging that I started quite a few years ago probably, and found it just week before last, while I was looking for some other things, and decided I think it's time to pull him out and complete him. And wouldn't you know, after doing the blanket stitch and it hanging there staring back at me for a while, I don't know why, but I decided I'm going to hand quilt him. So I have done an outline around the hat, around the face, down and around this side and around that bird. Have started down on this side, and then I have also done some in the ditch on the red border there. But so I have got that going, and you can see down here also. So I have started that. Why I decided to add another hand quilting project, I don't know, but I enjoy doing it, so I guess maybe that is why. But so I also worked on that this week, and I believe those are basically everything that I was able to work on this week. Also did some planning, a little bit of rearranging and organizing in here as I do every week, which I don't know if you can see behind me. Maybe if I step out of the way. Yes, next to my chair there, I actually brought in my sewer's stitching lamp there that has the little caddy on it and everything. Has a clamp for your pattern on the one side, magnifying glass on the other, and then the tray and the adjustable light. But I added that in here and took the other one out. So I have that all handy in my little hand stitching corner there. So that I also did this week. And then, of course, we always have our mail haul to share with you. And I am running out of the yarn that I have been using for the crochet stitch of the week sampler Afghan. So I ordered some more of that, which got all these in, so I will be able to complete the second half of that Afghan. And that is Charisma yarn. It's loops and threads, and you can get it at Michael's. And then I also got an order from Blueberry Backroads, which I ordered this autumn sampler pattern. And I also ordered this Come Let Us Adore Him pattern. And of course, they are both hand embroidery as well. And there's the buttons come included with this one. I want to do 2 of them, so I ordered an extra set of buttons also. And also from there, I ordered some more embroidery needles because they are getting hard to find anymore in the local stores. So these are the Peacemakers embroidery needles that I got a couple packages of those. And then I have old eyes anymore, so I ordered myself an OttLite magnifying light, LED light that you can, place over your neck. It sits like this, so you have a light in the magnifying glass that you can use while you are doing your hand embroidery, if you need it for your hand quilting, that type of thing. But I ordered that and got that in this week. And I also use a lot of these clover needle threaders with the light and the little wire on them. So I ordered a couple more of those. And you all know that we love to use our little sewing clips. So I ordered another little tin with, it's got an assortment of sizes of the clips in there. Also got that in this week. And then the one thing that you all know from watching me work on Long Time Gone, I really love the Jen Kingwell patterns. And one of the other books that I have of hers, I showed you that I want to do this Daisy Do, which is all done by hand pieced and hand quilted, and it is done with templates. So this is the template set that I ordered to go along with that. And then there is also a pattern in there called Glitter, and it also uses the template set, which this is that template set. Shows some more of the pattern there, and that is also hand pieced and hand stitched. So I have that. I also have been wanting, so I finally ordered her quilt recipe book. It has the Wensleydale and some of the other patterns in it. And I also got her sandpaper board. And I also got the boxed set of acrylic templates that go along with that book. So I have everything I need to be able to probably not need any more of her patterns in my lifetime if I am able to complete those that I want to do in that book and the other one that I have. But at least I have everything that I need for it now, and I can start on those whenever I wish. And when I get caught up, I have told myself I have got to complete some of the projects that I have in progress before I can start anything new. So that is my challenge for the next month, probably, because it'll take a while to complete some of them, but that is my goal, and I have to at least complete 1 or 2 projects before I can start another one. So that's my plan for now. I have shared with you what I have accomplished this past week. I hope that you have enjoyed stepping into my stitching cottage with me for a short visit while I shared this with you. And if you are not subscribed to my channel and would like to come into my stitching cottage more often, please hit that subscribe button and click on that bell so you get notifications when I do drop new content. And don't forget, before you leave, if you've enjoyed this, please give this video a thumbs up and give a comment. Let me know, what is it you enjoyed most out of what I showed you that I worked on this week? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you, everyone. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you next week. I will actually see some of you on Friday during my live Friday morning, so watch for that. And remember, in the meantime, I can keep you in stitches. Bye-bye.